Friends, I am Dr. Ashwin Dobariya welcomes you to Programming in C video series. In this video, we will discuss how to display a character triangle. So here, the triangle is like capital A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. So friends, in previous video, we have seen the Floyd triangle and Floyd triangle in a number. Actually, the same Floyd triangle, it is in a character format. If you remember, then in a number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, here it is in a ABCD alphabet format. Let's see how we can write this program and think about the logic. So this is our output of the character triangle, and again it is a left aligned triangle. So we require two for loop. One is outer loop, another is inner loop. Outer loop, we know that how many number of line we want to print. So here we want to print 5 lines. So the outer loop counter will start I is equal to 1, I less than 5, I plus plus. And we know that the second inner loop is responsible to display how many character you want to print in each and every line. So in first line we want to print only single character. It means just start from 1 and end with up to the 1. In second line we want to execute inner loop 2 times. It means j is equal to 1 and at the second. In third line we want to execute inner loop 3 times. So j is equal to 1 and 3. So if we analyze the starting value of j, it is starting from 1 and ending is always depend on the number of line numbers, right? So here j is equal to 1, j less than or equal to I and j plus plus. Here very important thing is, here we do not require to print the value of I or j, but here we want to print the value of character. So character generally we can display with the help of ASCII value. So here we want to start from A, and the capital A ASCII is 65. So if we assign a 65 to one variable like a P, then here we will print the value of P. But remember one thing, instead of percentage %d, here we want to mention the percentage %c. So whatever ASCII value available in variable P like a 65, if we convert into character format, then 65 is equivalent to capital A. After that it will increment by 1 P plus plus. It means 65 becomes 66. So 66 is the ASCII code of capital B. Similarly 67, 68, in that way it will execute. And so let's start one by one. When we execute this program, the cursor blinking at the top left corner, and I is equal to 1, I less than 5, then inner loop will start from j is equal to 1, j less than or equal to 1. So first time see here P is 65, so percentage %c, it display capital A. After that P is increment, it becomes 66. Then first time j is 1, then it display capital A. When the j is increment by 1, second time loop is executes, j becomes 2. So this time condition become false, then control transfer outside the inner loop. So now we want to move the cursor to the next line. So this printf /n will move the cursor to the next line. After that I will be increment by 1, so I become 2. Then here j start from 1, it means inner loop execute 2 times. So j is equal to 1, j less than or equal to 2 because i's value is 2. Then previous value P is 66, so here it will display the value of B, because 66 is the ASCII code of capital B. It is displayed in form of character. Then it increment by 1 means 66 becomes 67. Again here j increment by 1 means j becomes 2. Again condition becomes true. Now it display the value of 67 in format of character. So it displays 6. Then it increment by 1, 68. And after that j increment by 1, so now this condition become false. Control transfer outside this and cursor move to the next line. Again I increment by 1, so I become 3. It means now inner loop will execute 3 times and j start from 1, then it display the value of 68. ASCII of 68 is D, and cursor move to the next position. And then P is increment, it becomes 69. After that j is increment by 1, j becomes 2. Again it display the value of P, 69 means capital E. Then again increment by 1, 70. Again j is increment by 1, so it becomes 3. again it display the value of 70, it means capital F, and P is increment by 1, it becomes 71. But now J become 4, this condition become false, then cursor we want to move to the next line. So this control move outside this loop /n, cursor move to the next line. Again I increment by 1, it becomes 4. Now it means the inner loop will execute 4 times, like P G, then again J increment by means H, then again increment J I, again it becomes 73 and 74, again J become 4, it display the value of J. Now P becomes 75, J becomes 5, this condition become false, then cursor move to the next line, again I become 5. If I become 5, the last time this condition becomes true, then inner loop will execute 5 times and it start from 75, 75 means K, then in that way this loop will execute 5 times and display the characters. So if we see this logic in the Turbo C, so here first we have to include 2 header files, then here in this program we require 2 for loops, so 2 counter variable I and J, and 1 variable that we want to print the character, so P is equal to 65. Then see, this same program we can write in many different way. This is very simple way. So as we already discussed, we want to print 5 lines, so I is equal to 1, I less than 5, I plus plus. Then each and every line we want to print the characters depending on the number of lines. So J is equal to 1, J less than I, J plus plus. Then we are printing our P variable in format of C, and it will be increment by 1 1. After the printing we want to move the cursor to the next line using /n. So let's we execute this program. So this is the output A B C D. Now suppose you want the same kind of programs in a small letter, then we know that the small a ASCII value is 97. So if you just mention 97 over here, and if you run the this program, the same triangle program will be converted into the small alphabet, right? So this source code, I have given the link of this source code in this video description part. You can download this source code and you can execute in your laptop or desktop. So I hope friends you understood the logic of this triangle and enjoy the videos. In the next video we'll discuss the binary digits triangle like 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 1. So even in this description, in this video description, I have also mentioned the link of other C programming theory and practical videos, so that you can learn these things. Please friends, share this video link to your friends so they can also get the benefits. And if you have any suggestions, feedback, kindly mention in the comment part of these videos. And for getting the updates of upcoming video, please subscribe this channel. Thank you very much.